Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally here, back, me and two Randos. We're finally going to talk about Superman. It's about time.
I am surprised there isn't a Superman background behind. Oh, look at
Well, technically, Oracle, you're in the background of Superman, which is always in space.
let me tell you something. Why, of all people, did they have but wait, wasn't that Superman guy? I mean that not the Superman, that
The
Green
Green
Lantern
Lantern,
guy?
yes, it's Guy Gardner, yes.
Look, why did they have to pick Guy?
Because he's the original Lantern for Earth, and no one talks about it. Everyone always talks about Hal and John, and now Jessica. Jessica's the most favorite now, but come on, you got to bring Guy back. He
They
had the
brought
And
Guy of
he had
they're,
the
all of
they're
best.
the
the movies. They're gonna have movies, The Lantern. So
The
you'll
Lantern
probably
TV shows come in. But Guy had the best hairline. Come on.
No.
the bold hair.
The
What
bull.
killed me, what killed me was like, dude, only he. Listen, only he would be using the bird in the middle of a fight. Nobody else.
Yeah, that was when I saw that, I just burst out laughing in the theater, and I was like, because I the first one was like in the distance, so I saw
Mm.
it immediately because I wasn't sadly watching it for to watch it. Like I was like any little detail, just like my wallpaper. It's like that's one Hokage, two, three, four, five, six. Any little detail in the background. So I saw the first middle finger come up. I was like, oh! And then no one around me saw it. And then when the one started coming closer, and people were like hilarious. I was like, yo, hilarious.
Look, um, I started watching that show and I was like, it's cute, but I don't think it's my style.
Mhm.
Then, like halfway through the movie, I was like, yeah, dude. By then, I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's there. It's there. They made worth it. It started off a bit unusual, but like it was there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
So, I'm curious, what's going on behind you? You should, I mean, tell those two behind you to get a room.
G.
Oh, this is for a double segment, but I'll just keep it on Superman. This picture is for a double segment, right?
Uh-oh.
But but my review of Superman, regardless of everything that I heard, I thought it was a pretty decent movie. You
Mm,
know, I thought it was good. I thought it was the first Superman movie that was live action that acted like the cartoon with many people in the universe. And I appreciated that there was no origin story. I understand there's people out there that's five for the 5 year olds,
mm.
but I just didn't want to go through the whole origin story.
I mean, yeah, they don't have to show that planet blew up enough. But
Yeah, you
like
know,
it's there's only so many different ways to blow up a planet. It's a good thing they were like, you know what? Let's just tell them about it.
yeah, tell them about it. And then I like the fact that they introduced metahumans to like say, hey, they were around,
Mhm.
but you
Mm,
didn't see them. So there was a lot of Easter eggs dropped in that movie. I kind of appreciated it.
mm,
Mhm.
What I didn't appreciate, and I know the fans are going to hate this,
mm.
I did not like Crypto Love so much in that movie. Crypto was there so much. And then what really infuriated me about Crypto, I just had to get it out. When I found out this dog was AI, so they couldn't find 4 or 5 dogs that looked like it.
Tranquilo. First thing, the dog is actually based on Uzo or Ozo. That's James's actual adopted dog. The dog was adopted from a hoarder that had a bunch of dogs. So he got the dog. The dog was not house trained, nothing. So the way how Crypto acts is how James Gunn's actual dog acts. And the biting, The dog attacks the TV whenever it sees Krypto on the screen. That's, for example, how crazy this dog is in real life. It's
Are you
based
say
on a
Yeah,
real
and
dog.
crazy
are you
dog gets
saying
venerated.
he's not even exactly a good dog?
No, that's exactly. He's a bad dog. He's just a really bad dog. Like when you
He's
hear
not even
James,
he's not even particularly a good.
no, when you hear James talking about this dog in real life, like he was talking about when he had to make the movie and stuff. He had to actually sit on a counter in his kitchen, like on top of the counter, because the dog kept biting his feet and his ankles. Just like he kept doing this to Superman. So I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, it's hilarious. But I know Jay. So a little bit of backstory here for the fans. Jay is not a dog person, so that's where the hate for Krypto is coming, people. Just so
I
you
don't
know.
know. I don't hate dogs, but Crypto was just a little. Crypto had a scene in the movie that I love when he roughed up Lex Luthor. That made like
Bro,
Superman could, because you know you're
Hold on,
like,
hold on, whoa. I just realized something. Um, should we let people know that there might be spoilers?
oh crap,
if,
folks!
if you haven't seen it, you've been spoiled.
Oh
This
my
is a
god!
this
Oh
is
my
a spoiler.
god! Jesus!
You've been spoiled, man. You better for the Caribbean people out there, you better make bread pudding because this Superman is about to be spoiled for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's spoilers.
Um,
Spoilers.
You want to know what another spoiler is? There's a movie that came out almost 46 years ago that has the same storyline.
What's the
So
movie?
it's called Superman with Christopher Reeves. Spoiler: Krypton blew up in there in all three movies.
Spoiler:
there,
Krypton blows up.
there goes your spoiler. You see these two, Lois Lane and
no,
Superman.
no.
You see Lois Lane and Superman. They're
Krypton.
in the movie. Spoiler: Lois Lane is a reporter who couldn't see between glasses off and glasses on for years. Now, in this Superman
You didn't
movie,
know about the magic distortion field? Didn't they
oh,
talk about it?
no, the Hypto glasses, and that's why I like Guy. You see, Guy goes, oh, he uses those hippo hypno glasses to make his face
Hypoglyph.
hippo glasses, hypno glasses to make his face look distorted.
Mhm.
That's why I always think I look like a model because when I look at
And then
when
the
I
glasses come off.
in the
And
glass,
then he's angry.
but I'm angry, so you know how it goes.
It
Yeah.
all makes sense. Now it
Um.
all makes sense.
uh,
Jay has hypno glasses.
So, quick for my part. Last week I saw it 3 times last week, I think. Um, I like the movie. But it's like bias because I was gonna like it regardless. Um, the I liked a lot of stuff about it. I love all the casting. There's a cast member that no one's talking about, but I follow her for decades since she first started acting. Lara. Superman's mom from her name is Angela Seraphine. No one is talking about her. Everyone's talking about Bradley Cooper. That's Lara Seraphine. Most people know her from Westworld, but I've been following her for decades because of her eyes. But
I
that's
know her from
whole
State Farm commercials, people,
from State Farm commercials exactly. So
because it was like, who's that girl with the eyes?
Angela, yeah,
And
yeah, she is amazing. So
I think
What
she's
commercial?
Armenian.
State
The
Farm,
State
yeah,
Farm.
I
She's in
believe
the
so.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's Armenian.
yeah.
I don't
In
know what city
Westworld, she
she's
played
from.
one of the women of the night that worked in Westworld. But yeah. Uh I like everyone talks about Mr. Terrific, how awesome he was, because Mr. Terrific was hilarious. I like that now because of his success, they're considering giving him a TV show. One of the things he says in one of his interviews is this is his payback from the Marvel universe when they killed him off immediately. So I was like, yeah, I'm really happy for that.
He
He
was
was in
Darwin in X-Men.
he was
X-Men.
Oh, you
Darman
mean the
in X-Men First
person?
Class.
You mean
Yes.
the okay?
The
Sorry,
whole thing with
I
that
thought you
is
mean I thought you were saying that like there was a movie where Mr. Terrific showed up in Marvel. I was like,
no,
wait,
no, no,
what?
no. The actor, what's his name? What's Mr. Terrific actor's name, Jay?
I mean, I'm the worst person in the acting. I know what he was in First Class. I'll tell you, he was Darwin in First Class.
Eddie Gathigi. Sorry for getting your name, Eddie. The whole thing is because of what happened to you in Marvel with Darwin. So for those who don't know, Darwin is literally a character that he
Spoiler.
cannot spoil. But it's comic book spoilers. Darwin cannot die. If he's about to die, his body adapts to whatever it is, and he survives. That's why his name is Darwin, and they killed him immediately. And everyone's like, "This doesn't make any sense," because people didn't know the character. There was not, to me, enough uproar or anything like that. But he should have been one of the main people. But I'm really happy with the success of Mr.
And
Terrific.
in fairness, the way he exploded, he might not have died, but they left it like that. He was not in the sequel.
Yes, exactly. They left it there. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
They left it like that. But a lot of movies do that. I saw the Senator in X-Men. Now, in my original X-Men in the early 2000s, I saw the Senator go and sink down in the water. I never seen him again. The Senator.
Sentinel?
That's what I was like. Is he saying Sentinel or Senator?
I'm saying Senator. Just like I say spoiler.
You mean the guy who turned into the jellyfish?
The jellyfish. We never seen him again.
Oh.
That's because he turned to water. He turned to jellyfish water, and he dispersed.
So why couldn't he just come back? You see, that's how they leave it. You see that? Look at you see how puzzled they are. They leave in little hints to say, "Oh, we can but we never come back to it."
You're saying the jellyfish is going to make a comeback?
Yeah.
So you know what I compare all of these little pop-up people that don't come back in films to, real quick? That girl, that lady or that princess or queen in Coming to America. Remember when Eddie Murphy told her to stay there? That's exactly what happened.
And in the second one, she was still there.
Part 2, she was still there. That's exactly what I think about those kids. She was still there with her.
Are we talking about the one who he told to
hop on one leg
and bark?
Mm-hmm. Yep. In part 2, he's still there. They opened the door.
Did they show that at the end of the show?
No, it was in the middle of the show.
Middle of the
movie. She was.
I'm trying to remember because I feel like I knew that, but I still can't picture the scene. But yeah, okay.
I don't remember it either, but she was still there. She was still there.
I mean,
it's I remember it. I liked her.
Yeah, it's because I'm attracted to her. That's why I knew she was still there.
And she still looked the same. She was one of the few people that looked exactly the same.
Yeah, black don't crack. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But it get fat, as you know. As you know. Yeah, but overall, Superman was a good movie. It's a nice, fun movie. Go with the kids. They'll enjoy it.
Yep. They'll really enjoy Krypto.
Don't listen to the hoopla on every side. You could just literally go and just watch the movie.
I was surprised how, I did not expect that it was going to be so comic-like.
Oh, but that's the whole thing. He wanted to make it as close to the comics as possible. He took it from as many Superman stories. Like he took to tell you some of the detail, the amount of detail that James Gunn put into it. Lex Luthor's company in this movie is called Luthor Corp. Okay? And the majority of the comics and everything is called Lex Corp. Luthor Corp was created for Smallville, but Lex was James Gunn was like, I want stuff from everywhere. I want little tiny things that you can notice if you know these stories. If you follow really, you can see these things. He put things from Smallville. He took things from Absolute Superman. That S that's on his chest is from Kingdom Come. That's the S that I have tattooed for the last, it's going to be 27 years I've had that S tattooed. So now everyone is seeing this S for the first time. I'm like, that's the S that I've always used. But it's a lot. He just takes stuff and puts it together.
Not readers. This is also
Jay has Absolute right there. All-Star Superman. I have Absolute on me. Yeah.
But it was great. I still had an argument with the suit. I did, it's good. I just like that it was a stretchy fabric, and it took somebody from the Midwest to make that thing last with all the fighting. One of the most interesting thing in the movie was when Superman was fighting, spoiler, somebody else, like Ultraman, right? And he goes down in the hole. When he comes out of the hole, he was missing a boot. I said, man, that was a hell of a shot.
So that's breaking news, people. Superman was missing a boot in the movie.
I have never seen any superhero clothes go missing. They barely even rip. They barely even ripped. So when I saw his boot, I was like, "What is that? Is that his foot?"
Okay, so for all the people who did not realize that he was missing a boot after one of the fights, you have to go back to the movie and watch it again. Go look for the missing boot. That should be hashtag missing boot. New shirt design, hashtag missing boot.
Superman missing a boot. Yep.
I want to continue to the other topics because we don't have a lot of time today, but there's going to be one thing negative that I have to mention about the movie. I did not like that they made his parents from Krypton go with that mentality of wanting him to control the Earth. That's more of Zod and Zod's family's way of thinking. I did not like that at all. That's the main complaint and the only complaint that I had. The other thing that I'm going to just say really quickly is, to me personally, that is the most evil Lex has ever been on camera. When he hurt my friend Molly, I was so mad. I was like, what? I'm playing a game called DC Worlds Collide. The number one character in that game is Lex. I hated Lex so much from that movie. I deliberately don't use him in the game. Like, he has zero powers, nothing, no powers, nothing. I can't stand, and he's the number one character in the game. That's how much Lex upset me.
I'm gonna defend Lex. I'm gonna defend Lex. First of all, he's not the most evil Lex. He's the most straightforward evil Lex. But if you watch Smallville and you lasted past 5 and 6 seasons, then you would know that Lex is really evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I say with Lex. What if Lex was right? What does normal humans do when they suffer from xenophobia? I like the fact that he saw Superman and he said, "Who is this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this because he's ultra powerful."
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Lex had to be ultra smart to get where he got.
Okay.
He saw somebody that just appeared and everybody welcomed him with open arms. And he goes, "That's not the way my world works."
Mm-hmm.
But
it's because it was a kind person helping people. Lex's whole thing is that because Superman exists, regular humans aren't going to strive and evolve and stuff like that because Superman will be there to do everything. But it's not just Superman. There are other metas. There are other heroes. Like that one that everyone keeps talking about that lives in that other city. That was also mentioned in the Superman movie. In one of the exit street signs, you see this way, turn left to go to Gotham.
Yeah,
no one cares about that guy. Why is Lex complaining about those people?
Because Lex and that person go to the same parties. They're on two different wings, but they're the same.
Oracle, are you speaking?
Exactly. See, this is what Superman fans do to Batman fans down there. A matter of fact, here's another spoiler. Henry Cavill, you better come and play Batman because it takes a Superman to play a good Batman.
That's what I was saying. Oh, did you hear me? Oracle,
are you trying to... a Superman to make a good... Okay, so hold on. That is bunk. Let me get started with that. My mic was off. Let's get started with bunk. First of all, Lex Luthor. That man has a serious problem, okay?
Look, I killed my friend Molly.
No, forget. He killed Molly. Dude, listen. Anybody that going to be like, hey, I created a intergalactic prison and put my ex-girlfriend in it. Really? This man couldn't find anything better to do with than put somebody who broke up with him inside of it.
I gotta say something about that. Because you mentioned intergalactic prison, there's something that I thought about when I was watching the movie. I was like, I've seen this before, and it just hit me. You remember in The Flash when they kept collecting the criminals, the metahumans, and they put them in these prisons that are just glass cages? There's no bathroom system, nothing. It's just a glass box, and everyone can see everything. So I was like, during the movie, I was like, wait a minute.
They couldn't have been there that long, right? You would think.
We're going to the bathroom in these glass boxes.
It would be suspend your belief, and some kind of material in there, oxygen or something, prohibits them from the biological fluids that can come
Oxygen
up.
So they don't
No,
have to
some
eat and
kind
stuff
of
like
I have
that
some
either.
bad news.
special
Oxygen is very
Oh, wait,
important
no, 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 no.
for
Hold on, hold on.
our
I
ability
said
to.
suspend your belief and some type, listen
Mhm.
to the words, type of oxygen. Doesn't mean it is oxygen.
Let me tell
Mhm.
you
But
what happens, right?
they barely had a bench.
He actually has like little laser beams in the upper left hand corner, and every time like like you get up and you walk away, and you and then it goes
Mhm.
away. See, there you go,
Mhm.
problem solved. By
Okay,
the way,
and
that is not at all true.
but yeah, I was like, this happened in the Flash. This is something that people used to talk about all the time with Flash. Then it hit me. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, if we don't suspend our belief with certain things, because I like they ain't no mirror. Everybody could hear each other, even though they're in that
mhm. Yeah,
that
the boxes.
airtight box.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But anyway, the point is, this man, like, and she was wearing what looked like a prom dress. I was like, how long he's been locking this woman up in there?
And then people look like they didn't age. So
Mhm.
Well,
like
I
a grab
mean,
convention.
time may move differently in the whatever dimension he stuck them in.
Mhm.
I have no idea. Yeah, I was a little confused about that. But you did have another topic that you wanted to talk about. We can get back to that if we drift. But
Mhm.
what was the other topic that you wanted to catch?
Jay,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You see
Oh,
this
wait,
lovely.
sorry. Hold on. Why are you all Naruto'd out?
oh, it was just my outfit for today, and I had to get my background to match. But coincidentally, in the news, there are 4 episodes of Naruto Shippuden coming out in August, I believe, for the
Shippuden?
20th. Yeah, there's 4 episodes of Shippuden coming out in August, for the 20th anniversary of Naruto. So I'm hyped for that, and I want to get that news out so people can get amped. Naruto Shippuden.
How,
Yeah,
wait, hold on. What are they going to do with Naruto
don't
in
know.
4 episodes?
Don't know. I have no idea. I'm deliberately not looking into it. I don't want to know anything. I
I
just
mean,
want people to know that there's 4 episodes coming out of Naruto in
it's four
August.
episodes. They must literally be fillers. There's nothing much you can do in
Hey,
4 episodes.
as long as my
Anyway,
boy Kakashi sits here,
don't lie.
flexes, that's all that
So you
matters.
know who my boy is? The
Some
dog
sand
sitting to
person, a
his
dirty
right.
guy, the guy from
The dog sitting to
oh
his right.
yeah,
No, no, the other side. Yeah, that one. That
yeah,
wait, is
that's
that
my
your
guy
right?
right there.
That's your right, right?
Yes, this is my right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is my boy. Okay. So, sorry to interrupt, Jay. I just had to find out what was going on with the
Hakun.
Kakashi love.
Yeah, but it's just an outfit that I had for the day, so I just threw it on. But the
Okay.
Shippuden's coming out 4 new episodes August this year.
Do you think?
Jay, you're up.
Uh so you see this couple behind me? This
Yeah.
is Superman. This is who he kissed the most. Now he has kissed other people. He has kissed Diana, but everybody knows Lois. That's his epic love.
Diana,
But speaking of kissing,
Diana. Sorry.
there was somebody on the news, or a couple on the news, a very prominent couple that didn't even know they were prominent
Were
because
they
they got
kissing?
on the kiss cam
Ooh, you
Coldplay
want a kiss
concert.
cam?
Now, for anybody who knows anything about concerts, I didn't know they had kiss cams at concerts. I thought that was only sporting events, and I think it's always been awkward for years. But
Hmm.
nothing is more awkward than what happened to this couple. Innocent. He just rocking to some Coldplay, and the lead singer says, "Let's go on them and put them on kiss cam." And all of a sudden, you saw matrix moves, you saw pocket dimensions, you saw a lot of things. So
No,
for the woman, she didn't do a pocket dimension. She just went.
she was like, "Ah!"
The
You
man
just ducked.
on the kiss cam came out of frame, put his hands up like he was cheering, and here comes I forgot his name, lead singer of
Of
Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Oh, I hope I didn't get somebody in trouble. Looked
No,
like somebody the fair.
trouble is an understatement. Okay, this dude.
Wait, wait,
See,
who?
okay,
I know nothing of.
okay,
Oh
Oracle. So
boy.
here's the short version of the story. the CEO of a company called Astronomer. His name is Andy. That's all I'm gonna say. He was caught on Kiss Cam at a Coldplay concert with the head of HR. The head of HR, and then his arms are around her, and they're jamming together, and they put this Kiss Cam on them, and he was like, "Oh!" And he ducks under the camera, and she just freezes like,
Well, keep in mind, he's married. He's married. I don't
he's
know if
married. I don't know if she's married either, yeah,
but
because
he,
everyone's talking about him.
they go to a concert, and I know the look on his face. He can say, "Yo, what they don't do kiss cams there." And he gets called out on the spot. Now it's different when you get called out in the stadium,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But he
When
got
this
called out.
No, go ahead, Jay, because it was just so crazy when it happened. My Twitter blew up, and I started forwarding these things to Jay, and because it still wasn't like viral
This
yet,
was
but I started
this,
forwarding it like
this
So he got
Oracle.
caught cheating on his wife with
on
the
Yeah.
camera.
Wait. Hold on. Not just caught
HR
cheating
of
on
his company.
and see, and that's kind of cool too because it's HR the company, so she knows how to file the suits if anything goes wrong.
They're being investigated.
And she knows the rules, which she violated all the rules because she's with the CEO.
Both of them have been placed on leave. Oh,
Both of
shit.
them have been placed on
They've
leave
been placed on leave. Oh my god.
because and first of all, it's like okay, they're placed on leave. Do they sign a piece of paper that say, "Hey, we both understand what we did"?
Yo,
You know, and he's the CEO of the company.
CEO. Yo, it is wild.
And then,
That story
it's
is just
Oracle is the craziest look on somebody's face since Harden, which is a basketball player, look when his girlfriend caught the bouquet. If you look that up,
oh yeah. He just went,
when she caught the bouquet, and the camera went straight on him.
yeah, he
Went
just
straight on, and it was. If you didn't
just
look at it, it looked like a show because it
yeah,
was like.
yeah.
And his eyes was like, hell, yo, you could tell his eyes said it all. Hell no, I ain't getting married.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You see that look? No, but you see that look on your face? Or like diarrhea and sickness and throwing up. You don't know if you're doing number one, number two, number three. This guy was doing number six.
The
Everything was over.
CEO
Everything was over.
of the company got caught with the
Yeah.
head of HR.
Yeah, and this company, if they haven't gone viral, public, they were about to go public. Like they just got an offering for like $1 billion, all sorts of shit. It's a lot that's happened in this
And when
week.
you go public, you can't really be involved in all that.
Come on, when they go public, people go and buy shares in that company just because.
Hell yeah. Yo, hell yeah.
This is the
It
Kiss
was
Cam
it
company.
is called astronomer, right?
Astronomer, yeah.
Yeah, so explorer in space, exploring the new frontier.
They're gonna go
Well,
astronomically public.
But
he was
that's
clearly
another
doing some exploring.
no, that's another reminder. You're going out in public. You don't know what somebody gonna do. I mean, the Coldplay should sing. What the hell they point out people in the crowd think? I don't remember no romantic songs from Coldplay.
Yellow is a romantic song.
It
People love
wasn't
Yellow.
that. It was yellow. It wasn't that romantic.
Wasn't the other song called Clocks?
You and say
There's
it
people that love
yourself.
time.
Yeah,
Are you
Clocks-
saying
Clocks-
Yellow is not a love song, my friend? Come on.
No,
Come on.
People
no.
Yellow.
It's either a love
When I
song
think
or it's
of
about someone
Coldplay,
with a failing liver.
when I think of Coldplay, I think of sad love songs. I think of sad love
Oh
songs,
my
man.
god.
I don't
Oh
think that's
god.
like a love song. You know what I'm saying? That's not like
Yellow could be about yellow. The other thing I think yellow could be about is someone that drank way too much.
you know. I
Liver
mean,
is like, peace out, I'm gone.
what should have played at that concert was Maroon 5's Memories because that's all I saw when that guy did that picture. Because of memories that we remember. Because I never seen a guy do so many Matrix moves in a hard. And the fact that he got out of frame. See, it wasn't even that like he moved away. He got out of frame.
Well, he moved quick. I've never seen a person
No,
move
that
that
was
fast
that
before.
that
That
was
was lightning.
that's what I call sudden.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
He
It
wasn't quick.
wasn't
He was
fast.
sudden.
He wasn't fast. He wasn't quick. He was sudden.
He was
Woo!
sudden.
What the hell was that?
I like how fast they caught on that they were on the camera though. That because there's a lot of times when people on Kiss camera, you see them looking around like, "Is
dude.
that me?" But these people
I
like,
think
No. Well.
you know
If
what
you
that
think
odds
if you
remind
think
me
about
of?
it, if you think about it, the CEO had VIP seats because the
yes,
only
exactly.
he was
You
in range of the camera I was pointing to him. So
Mhm.
he's like, "Holy!" And
you
if he
know
didn't
what?
make a big deal, nobody would have seen it.
You know what
Because
that reminded me of? That duck reminded me of when Superman started to think, wait a minute, where did they get that video?
What
That
video?
recording.
Oh,
The
what
yeah,
recording.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, and then he's like, wait a minute.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, where did they get that recording?
I'm out.
it was only my DNA. But Superman
Mhm.
flew off the same. A matter of fact,
That's what I'm saying.
a
That's
matter
what
of
it
fact,
reminded me
a
of.
matter of fact, the other reminder back to Superman people was when Lois gave him that interview. That's what that looked like. And Superman's like, "Oh, this is about to be a cute thing." And Lois ambushed him.
Mhm.
Started hard hitting questions, and all he could say was, "Which I like how he did his composure, but when he was yelling, he did kind of remind me like, yo, don't you have like super breath and stuff? When he said people were gonna die, the chair should have moved back just a little bit.
He
Like,
can't, he has to control himself. Remember, cardboard, cardboard, cardboard.
yeah, that's the voice he probably heard in this thing.
So I have a
Graduate.
right now I'm pretty sure that that CEO's wife is listening to Train 50 Ways to Say Goodbye.
See, Train had more love songs than Coldplay. Because every time I remember Coldplay, it was like some sad song, and I know there's gonna people say, "Oh, you need to listen to Coldplay," but the fact that you could get Coldplay now, and that's gonna be a word,
Oh
because
yeah, Jay hashtag Coldplayed. You've been Coldplayed. Caught. The new word for caught cheating is you've been Coldplayed. Oh, Jay, you just
yeah,
started a new hashtag.
yeah,
There you go.
but
No,
no,
he should have just done it with the glasses off. You've been cold
You've been
played.
Coldplayed, Jay. You can select that GIF right now.
you've been Coldplay,
Okay, clip
and
it.
this and, and
Let's
this
go.
and this is why real professional cheaters don't go nowhere. You don't see nowhere in the shadows. The CEO
Professional
said,
cheaters
"Yo."
in the shadows.
The CEO said,
Jay,
"Yo, we
you should
going to."
not be speaking so
Oh no,
authoritatively.
I don't go anywhere. I don't
Authoritatively.
go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. My wife is right here 85% of the time, 95% of the time.
It's too late. You
You
can't save yourself
see, let
now.
me
She
tell
heard
no,
it.
and let me tell you something about love. See, she give me those love slaps in the back of my head if I even look the other way.
Is
I
that the
don't have
reason
to.
why?
No,
Is
a
that the
matter
reason
of
why
fact,
your head just went like this
matter
when
of
you said
fact,
that?
you know how handsome I am. I am
Mhm.
beautiful. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? With or without. Look at the beautiful eyes inside my eyes. You know what I'm saying? With or without the glasses.
That's
So
what
I
I'm saying.
know.
No. Jay isn't beautiful. Jay is classy.
Yeah, yeah. But see, I couldn't do. I see that would have been quick, sudden, and frightened. See, I got to add frightened to what I would have had if that would have happened. Like, what the hell would happen like this? And the CEO was like, he knew it was trouble.
But like, well, here's the question, right? Like, was this a live show where like they were
No, it
showing
wasn't.
this? And,
It just went.
but
It
then
just went
how
viral
did?
online. It went viral
But
online.
but how did it go? Like somebody
Let me
must have
let me
taken
let me
it.
let me let me explain it to you, Oracle, how it went. Now, I'm not into religious lessons. I'm just saying like the biblical thing. See, Adam and Eve, before they ate the apple, they didn't know they were, in the
Being
garden
recorded.
frolicking and stuff like that. They knew they were that couple knew they were eating the poisonous apple. And all of a sudden they got caught on camera. They were like, they forgot. It wasn't a televised event.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, somebody else is here that might see me and know me. That's what they think. I
Mm-hmm.
never pay attention. For years, I go to baseball games. I went to basketball. I never pay attention to the kiss cam. You know,
I
I
was
was
going to
like,
mention one of the baseball games earlier when you were talking about crypto, when I was saying that you don't like dogs. And coincidentally, we went to a Mets game and it was literally dog day at Shea. Everyone had dogs in the whole stadium. It was hilarious. And it's
First of
something that
all,
still
first of
happens
all,
nowadays.
first of all,
They
people,
hold the dogs up like Simba and stuff like
I
that. It's
love
hilarious.
I love dogs. The
What about,
problem with
do they have
dogs,
kiss cams with people and the dogs in that
yeah,
in
they
that
do.
thing?
Yes, they
Okay.
do.
There's a lot of stuff with the dogs. Then they have the
There's a lot.
7 inning stretch where the dogs walk around the field, all sorts of stuff.
The dogs walk around the field. Somebody walk around, and you know what? When they want to do the, you know what? But guess what happens? I love dogs. It's just the different sizes of dogs I don't want. And then everybody think their dog is great. I think their dog might be Krypto. Everybody looks at their dog and they think their dog is great.
That's like the Kevin Hart joke. Because Kevin Hart has a lot of, I think it's Dobermans he has, and he has like a teacup Doberman. And
Wait, he
someone
has
went to visit.
Doberman, so he has dogs that's his height.
That's hilarious. But what was it good to see was Kevin Hart has this joke where he says someone comes to visit him and he goes, "Does that dog bite?" And then Kevin Hart goes, "Doesn't bite me." And he just walks away, leaves the people like, "Who the dog?" I was like, Jesus Christ.
But I love that when Fixer
Hopefully, it might be
Repair
muted
People
again.
comes. See, that's how you know Oracle is very articulate because even when he was talking and you didn't hear it, you heard every syllable. I seen every syllable that came out of his mouth.
The lip reading is where is real, then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I couldn't read the CEO's lips at that time, but I knew
Oh, I could read his lips
I knew his
clearly.
movements and his eyes.
His lips went something like the fuck.
I hope that wasn't their first date though.
Dude, the way how his arms were around her, I don't think so. I don't think it was.
Maybe it was their first date. They could have been doing that for a while, but maybe
Yeah.
that was their first date. The first time out in public is like,
Public,
no
yeah.
one's gonna see. We're gonna be in a huge crowd.
Yeah, and we're gonna be
like,
up to it.
and
Yeah.
it's a concert. There's no kiss cam there.
Mhm.
That's
Yo.
why Coldplay should have sung. I see if I was the CEO, I sue Coldplay. I'm paying a
I'm
ticket,
so cool.
premium, pay a premium ticket for you to sing, not for you to point in the crowd and let's say, let's have some fun here. Make They didn't come out with a record for years and they just went viral. All their songs just went viral just on that one.
That's another meme. Coldplay hasn't
The
had
thing about it, let me tell you the funny thing about this, right?
Mhm.
Since it wasn't a live show, if he hadn't a ducked, people might not have realized.
Exactly. No one would have paid
Because
attention.
it wouldn't have gone viral. His
Exactly.
reaction is why it went viral.
Exactly.
So if they had turned the kiss cam and she had do shy, he was like, "Oh, baby, don't worry," and just played it off, it would
Exactly.
have never gone viral.
They put it on ESPN.
But the
That's how
fact
you
that
know.
the fact that he literally like it looked like he listen, I don't know what was behind him. I hope whatever was behind him was soft. Because
No, he hopped right into the chair, like or whatever was down there. He hopped. I still saw his hands going up in the air. But the lead singer was like, "Oh, I hope I didn't get somebody in trouble."
All right.
whatever was behind that man better be soft. Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of ESPN putting it up, another big thing that went viral this week was this G League summer game dunk.
You got to put the picture up. You got to put the picture up. You can't
There was a
describe that.
dunk. Johnny Furphy dunks
That's
in
the
this
best
game.
name
Okay,
ever.
I'm gonna show you the Let me try and find just a
I
picture
have a
that's
question.
online.
I have a question. We were talking about Marvel and DC a little while ago.
Mhm.
Doesn't that sound like a DC character's name?
Furphy, Johnny Furphy.
It
It does.
Doesn't that sound like a DC character name? I
Yeah.
think
Yep.
what y'all don't know, if he's wearing glasses, I will be worried about
No, he ain't wearing glasses. But now that you said
hypnosis.
his name, now that you said his name, I could say that he is related to.
Can you guys see the picture? This. Can you see this?
X out the
Are you sure that's not a meme?
No, that's just it. I thought it was a meme. When I saw it, I was like, this can't be real. This is a real picture, dude. This is from the ESPN clip when they show you the whole thing. I can't show ESPN because it's I can't put like their stuff up. But yo, that shit is crazy. If you see the whole dunk and everything, like when you see the dunk, it's like, oh, this guy got dunked on. That's crazy. But when you see from the other direction, and you see the picture, I'm like, did he really do this with his face? Look at work.
First, he did. First, just so people get some context,
Mhm.
Furby did a tomahawk
A tomahawk
Ant-Man.
with no dunk.
So
Yo,
first
his
of
arm came
all,
from behind and slammed on him
you weren't expecting it.
at all.
Second of all, when they do the posterizing,
Mhm.
the posterizing is usually somebody backing up. You might see somebody's crotch in the face, depending on how high they got and whatever. But turned this guy turned around and went the other direction.
Mhm.
And purposely think somebody came back from the future, because I never seen how somebody could turn around like that, capture the guy's face, and made the face look extra large. Now I got a big face, but that face wouldn't have came out like that. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That was like, yo, that's not photoshopped.
yo, one
No,
of my coworkers showed that to me, and when I tell you that caught me, I was like, it caught me, it just completely caught me off guard. And one of the things that we mentioned, Jay, your camera is offline. One of the things we mentioned is that
I think Jay
that
is
guy
offline.
that guy can they're in the G League, so then they're like trying to get to the NBA, that's like the minor leagues basically. That guy has to leave the league, go play China, go play Europe, go play somewhere else, because yo, that is just too wild. Yeah, Jay's completely offline, it
What
looks
happened
like.
to Jay? Like, I
I have
hope.
no idea.
Hold on, let me check the news.
Let's see if Jay went viral. Jay went viral.
No, maybe Mrs. Morte heard all those comments he said,
Hmm.
and all of a sudden it just walked up in and just unplugged everything. Let's
Yo,
see. Did Jay blow up?
oh, he's
no,
back.
no, no.
Jay.
Came back.
Did Jay blow
Uh,
up? No, no, no.
we,
I
we,
came
we
back.
were just, we were just worried that like maybe a stray missile hit New York or something.
That's
Oh
literally
no,
what
no.
I was looking up.
Last week Monday, we almost got flooded again. The
Hmm.
subways got flooded.
Yeah.
All those New Yorkers. And you know what I love about New Yorkers?
But like that
So
isn't even
beautiful.
that uncommon, is it?
It used to be.
Not, yeah, but not like how it's been flooding now.
It
Yeah.
used to be like a water main break would flood it. Now it's
Yeah.
like the storm is flooding it. But in
Mhm.
beautiful New York fashion, while a beautiful waterfall is coming down the stairs, New
Mhm.
Yorkers don't miss a stride. They just walk up there like they're like they ain't nothing
Did,
happened.
by the way, did
You
you see
got to keep it moving.
Did you see that viral recording that someone had on the train where like where the person riding the train or the person that made the announcement on the train was like apparently water was coming in the train and the person on the PA system was like, "Oh, I think somebody needs a diaper."
Oh my God.
He was smelling something. Well, the hey, listen, it's too hot in New
No, I
York.
think you mean
Anybody who's been in the New York subway system when it's hot is always hot garbage. So I don't know. It
It's
just
always hot garbage.
I still think it's funny when I saw a mattress, somebody bringing a mattress onto the subway. I'm like, anywhere you go, you want an entertainment, go on the New York City subway system. Not too late
Yeah,
now.
yeah, but
Let's go.
that's bound to happen since like New York is like not exactly the most fun place to drive. It's not even the most
Hmm.
fun place to own a car.
Hmm.
So,
But yeah,
yeah, you
especially when
will
it comes.
find people bringing random stuff on the subway. Like I can imagine someone like coming with like a whole bunch of lumber on his back, like I gotta go build a fence, taking it by subway.
So on that note,
Wait,
folks,
were you just doing some art on the
No,
those
I
things?
wrote a note down.
You take notes
Yeah, I take lots of notes.
with pen and paper?
No, I have a whiteboard.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought I was the only person who has a notebook.
No, I got a whiteboard.
Well,
Jay, you were about to say?
hey dudes, we got to wrap this up quicker than Superman and that guy from the CEO jumping out of the way. So, like, subscribe. We'll bring it back again. We'll run
don't
it
forget to
back.
comment.
And don't forget to comment. And remember, if you want to use Oracle's mute session for one of those old time kung fu movies, he's perfect. Superman is the best. Just remember.
Bye.
Thanks for joining this week, guys. Have a great day.